Hey guys, my name is Rachel from the baking channel Kawaiisweetworld, and today we are making some homemade Samoa cookies. If you haven't heard of Samoa cookies before, then you are missing out, but they are basically a coconut Girl Scout cookie, and they are one of my favorites for sure. They are so yummy. This recipe is great if you don't have them in your area, or maybe it's not Girl Scout cookie season, but you still want some cookies. These taste just like the original too, so let's get started. First off, you're going to need 2 sticks of softened butter. And just get these nice and creamy. Then you're going to add in a half cup of sugar and beat that until it is light and fluffy. Then in a separate bowl you're going to need 2 cups of flour along with a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then just whisk that up. Now I'm going to slowly add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. So I just added half of it first, and then combine that all. Then I added the remaining dry ingredients and continued mixing. Don't worry if the dough is crumbly at this point, that's how it should be. Now we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of milk and a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then just mix this in. The consistency of your dough should be much better now. Then we're going to divide our dough in half, and I'm going to wrap each half in plastic wrap. Then refrigerate these for about 30 minutes. Once your dough is nice and firm, we're going to take it out onto a floured work surface. And then I'm just going to roll this out using a marble rolling pin. I always love using marble rolling pins because they are nice and heavy, so they do all the work for you basically. Once it's about 1/8 of an inch thick, you're just going to cut out 2-inch circles. Afterwards, you're going to go back with a smaller cutter and you're going to cut out the center. Then I'm just going to peel away the excess dough and then use a spatula to transfer these to a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Then I'm just going to bake these off at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. You know they're done when they're nice and golden brown and look kind of like apple slices. Now we can toast our coconut. Here I have 3 cups of sweetened coconut flakes, and I'm just going to spread these out onto a baking sheet. You want to bake these off at 350 degrees for about 10 to 13 minutes until they get nice and golden brown and toasty. Make sure you stir them about every 3 to 4 minutes though to make sure they don't burn. Once your coconut has cooled, just place it into a medium bowl. Now we can melt our caramels. Here I have 15 ounces of soft caramels, and I'm going to pour over 3 tablespoons of milk, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to melt this down in the microwave at 30-second intervals. Be patient with this though, this does take a little bit of time. I find it helps to just let the caramels sit in the hot milk and just kind of melt down on their own. And eventually your caramel will get nice and silky and luscious and smooth. Then I'm going to pour about 3/4 of this mixture onto our coconut. And we're just going to stir that through. As you can see though, this caramel mixture is really thick and sticky, so you may have to use your hands. I know I definitely did. Then I've just placed the remaining caramel into a piping bag, and I'm just going to pipe it onto our cookies. And to place the coconut onto our cookies, I find it kind of helps to mold the coconut into a log and then place it onto your cookie. This is much easier than just trying to break off pieces and stick it onto your cookie. The final step is to dip our cookies into some chocolate. You just want the bottom half dipped there, and then wipe off the excess, and let that set on a cooling rack. And now for that classic Samoa's look, I'm just going to drizzle these with a little bit more chocolate. Then just let the chocolate set, then transfer to your serving platter and enjoy. I have to say, these look just like real Samoa cookies, but more importantly, they taste just like them too. You get that really nice chewy caramely coconut, and also that biscuit layer base, which is my favorite part, is nice and crispy and buttery. You guys are going to love these if you give them a try. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to DreamWorks TV, and also click right over here for my snowflake cookies, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.